All right, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are enjoying your day. So it's been a little while since I've talked with you guys, probably a little over a week. Do gotta apologize for that. This semester's been rough. My classes have been seriously tough. Oh my God. It's been tough. I got multiple papers due, a presentation, exams are coming up. You know what? I'm not here to talk about that. Let's not worry about what I'm stressing over. We're here to talk about the Ravens. So let's get into it. Before we actually get started on the topic of this video, I do gotta say, despite all the crap I'm going through with these classes, I'm gonna be here the night of the draft. That is not gonna change. I'm gonna be here. I don't exactly know what I wanna do. I might, make a live stream. I might just be making videos based on the picks and giving my opinions of it. I'm gonna be all over the place. I'm probably gonna be talking with a bunch of other Ravens YouTubers. I know they're gonna be live streaming the draft, so I might pop in on a couple live streams. You're gonna be seeing me all over the place tonight at the draft, so I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do, but just know I'm gonna be here for the draft, so don't worry about that. I also got a video coming out a little later on this week. It will come out before the draft because I do have my opinions as to what the Ravens plan to do with their first round pick. I do have 3 players I think the Ravens are looking towards getting in this draft, at least one of the 3. There are 3 people they're targeting. If they can get one of these guys in the first round, they're fine. So I'm gonna, look at those options and see how that's gonna go. There's also another option which I will talk about depending on how the draft goes. So that video should be interesting. Expect that to come out before the draft, and yeah, we should pretty much be good to go with that. On to the topic. So, once again, you're seeing me wear my Lamar Jackson jersey. That's because my main man is going to be discussed in this video. It's my guy, my quarterback, okay? So, Lamar Jackson and a couple other Ravens players went out to Arizona to do some workouts and some on-the-field drills and stuff like that. Nice. They out there working together in Arizona. This is great. This is great. I love hearing about these type of things in the offseason because we didn't really hear these type of things before. Flacco wasn't really doing stuff like this in the offseason, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So it's nice to hear Lamar doing this right now, focusing on getting better and improving his chemistry with his guys. So I'm glad to hear that here. Some of the guys that were actually out there with him, I believe it was 4 other people that were out there with him. Of course, his main man, first of all, Hollywood Brown. You know he's going to be out there. Mark Andrews, another guy that's going to be out there. And J.K. Dobbins was also out there. Now, these 3 being out there, I'm not surprised. Lamar and Hollywood are like this, man. They've known each other since they were young children. They've grown up knowing each other for so long, and they're just this close. So, they're the dynamic duo of the Ravens. Even if the Ravens end up getting a number 1 receiver somewhere, the dynamic duo is probably always going to be Lamar and Hollywood. That's just how it is. And I know these 2 right now are just focusing on trying to get that connection down the field to just happen in game. They're working on that chemistry, working on getting that timing down because I know it's been difficult. Last season, it was definitely difficult. I know they're looking to improve on that, and hopefully we'll get to see that improvement this upcoming NFL season. Mark Andrews being down there, again, that's not a surprise. Lamar and Mark grew very close, man. They became tight like this, man, since their rookie season. They just built up that chemistry, and again, Mark Andrews has become Lamar Jackson's security blanket. When no one else is open, Lamar looks at the middle of the field, there's Mark Andrews, he's gonna hit him first down. That's how it is, man. They're this close. That's his go-to guy. When he needs a quick first down, that is his go-to guy. That is a security blanket. So you knew Mark Andrews was gonna have to be down here working. These 3, man, they're close, man. Lamar, Hollywood, and Mark Andrews, they're close. So I expected to see them down there. J.K. Dobbins being down there. I'm not surprised to see him down there because J.K. Dobbins is not only a beast on the field, man. He's just a beast and a hard worker on the field and off the field. This man is always looking to improve, and that's why I'm glad to have him on this squad. So him being out there, trying to, continue building that chemistry with Lamar and the other guys, I love it. I definitely love it, man. J.K. Dobbins was great last season, and honestly, I just wish we would have used him from week 1 because based on how you saw him improve and just how he was able to go off once we finally gave him the go-ahead, man. Can you imagine what J.K. Dobbins would have done last year if he would have just been the main guy from week 1? Woo! I can't wait to see what he's going to do this season. That guy is going to come back this upcoming season. He's going to beast out. And I hope the changes we make in the Ravens offense allows him to get more carries, man. Both him and Gus Edwards. If they can both get more carries, that's going to be great. So J.K. Dobbins being out there doesn't surprise me. This fourth person also doesn't surprise me, but it is a little bit surprising to see him out there already. And it's the good kind of surprise, which is why I'm happy to see him. Sammy Watkins. The fourth person that we saw out there with the crew, Sammy Watkins. He was working alongside these guys. Again, I'm not surprised to see him out there already getting the work in. I mean, I'm not really surprised to see him out there. Him and Lamar, they got a good relationship. And again, from what you heard from Sammy Watkins, he's all in. So it's just great to see him out there. Didn't expect him to see him out there this soon, but I'm glad he's out there. This is great. It just further speaks to what he was saying in his press conference, man. He loves Lamar. He's all in on Lamar. He's all in on the Ravens system. And, like he said, this is Lamar's show. He just wants to be a part of it. So him already being out there, building that connection early on and that chemistry with Lamar and that chemistry with the other receivers, focusing on building that early on is great. Not to mention, again, he's cool with both Lamar and Hollywood. So, overall, I'm not surprised to see him out there. I was more so surprised to see he's already out there now. That's great. So it's just... overall, it's just great to see these guys working together. Obviously, it's not the first time you see NFL players working out during the offseason. We see it plenty of time with other teams. But it is always a positive to see your young quarterback going out there working with his weapons. And it's definitely positive to see he's out there working with the new weapon he just acquired. No matter what you got about Sammy Watkins' health issues, yeah, we know about the whole 9 yards and stuff. But it is good to see at least Sammy Watkins out there trying to gain that early chemistry with Lamar Jackson. That's going to go a long way for when the regular season happens. And, we hope he can stay healthy, because if he can stay healthy, he's definitely going to be productive. And the work they're trying to put in now will definitely help them in the long run. So, yeah, this was definitely some positives to see. But, of course, with some positives come a negative. And I've seen the comments from quite a few Ravens fans. They look at this and they're like, yes, great. Hollywood Brown out there working with Lamar. Mark Andrews working out with Lamar. J.K. Dobbins working with Lamar. It's glad to see Lamar's continue to try and build his chemistry and improve as a passer and all this other stuff. That's great. But we're bringing receivers out, and Sammy Watkins as well. So that's great to see him build that early connection. But if we're bringing receivers out there to work out, where's Miles Boykin? That was the second thing I saw. The first thing I saw was everyone glad to see Lamar and his receivers working out there. Second thing was like, where's Miles Boykin in this? Shouldn't he be there alongside them? This is the same thing we said last offseason, where you were seeing Lamar work out with some of his receivers, and he planned a couple practices with them, but all of a sudden one person we just didn't hear anything about was Miles Boykin going up there. And of course we know what was happening last year, so I'm not blaming them. But everyone else, it was just like Lamar Jackson working out with these guys, but Miles Boykin wasn't one of the receivers he worked out with, which was unfortunate because we saw the lack of chemistry they had on the field. How many miscommunications did we see between these two early on in the season? That was terrible. It took a while for them to get on the same page. And fans recognized that. So now, after the season that we've had and saw from what we saw from Miles Boykin, which was not enough, now you come to this offseason, and Lamar Jackson's back at it working with his receivers, but once again, Miles Boykin is not present there. That's concerning to Ravens fans. Like, yo, you gotta be working out with this guy. Where's the chemistry? How are you gonna build chemistry if you're not working out with this guy in the offseason? Now, for that, I do understand the concerns, but I feel that, we just gotta wait. Again, this is not gonna be the last time. I doubt this will be the last time Lamar's gonna be working out with some of his receivers. I don't even know. I doubt this is the first time. I'm sure he's worked out with them a few times before. This is just like one of the few times we're hearing about this. So I'm sure he's worked out with his receivers prior to this, but I doubt this will be the last time you see Lamar out there working out with his receivers. So let's just be hopeful. Maybe Miles Boykin will go out there with them in Arizona. Maybe he'll show up in another practice that Lamar sets up. I don't know. We'll see. But, let's take it down. Let's calm down. Also, another person was Devin Duvernay. They brought up Devin Duvernay as well because we want to try and build that up. But most importantly, it was Miles Boykin to be the one, because it's like Miles Boykin, we've been waiting for the last... So we expected him to take a jump last year and we didn't see it. And now, once again, we're just waiting to see if anything happens there. With him not being able to work out with Lamar, Ravens fans are getting concerned. But again, let's pump the brakes. I'm sure they'll be able to work out with each other at some point during this offseason. I don't know. I'm hopeful that happens, but let's pump the brakes. We don't know what's happening with that. It's fine. Let's just wait and see. I doubt this will be the last time Lamar's working with his receivers, so let's calm down and not try to, be overly emotional about this because Lamar's working with these other receivers and Miles Boykin is not there because he's out there with Hollywood Brown, he's out there with Mark Andrews and Sammy Watkins and J.K. Dobbins, but all of a sudden, Boykin's not there. Let's calm down. Maybe they will be able to work. Who knows? Maybe they've already worked out with each other. I don't know. But maybe we will see at some point during the offseason, we'll hear about Lamar working out with Miles Boykin. I don't know. Let's just calm down. And Devin Duvernay, hopefully. So we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, overall, I'm just happy to see, Lamar working out with his receivers, trying to build that chemistry. And I'm really happy to see Sammy Watkins was out there. The fact that Sammy Watkins was out there shows how dedicated he and how already locked in he is to trying to be a big part of this offense already. When he said he was all in, he was buying in, he loves Lamar, loves the system, and just wants to be a part of Lamar Jackson's show, he meant it. So he's already out there working out with them. They already have a connection, so that was cool to see him out there. You expect it, but I'm just really happy to see he was out there alongside the other guys. So yeah, it's always great to see Lamar Jackson working out with his receivers in the offseason. I hope to see more of that. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this topic. Hopefully we'll see more videos coming out related to that, and hopefully we'll see more workouts with some of the other receivers. I would definitely love to see Devin Duvernay get out there to work with Lamar. I definitely want to see Boykin out there. It'd be nice to see Prochet as well. So we'll just see what happens, man. But with that being said, that's all I got for this video. Look at me already messing up my lines. What am I talking about? This is unscripted. Like I'm reading off a proctor. This is unscripted. That's why we keep it real here. Though, it would be nice to have some lines. I need a writer or something. What am I talking about? I'm the only writer here. I'm the only person in this basement. If I'm going to write lines, it's going to come from me. Like, any lines that I say or any script that I write is coming from me. And now I'm just rambling. I ain't worried about that. With that being said, thanks for watching. Look out for that video relating to the draft, coming out hopefully by the end of this week or sometime before the draft. Look out for it. And, yeah, prepare for draft night because it's going to be awesome. That being said, that is all I got, and I'm out of here, man. Peace.